Hey guys, Red here with Section 8 Real Estate Investing. Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and leave your questions and comments below. I get to every single one of them. A lot of these videos are fueled by your comments, guys, so if there's anything on your mind, don't forget to leave them below. And you never know, you might see your question in one of these videos. All right, so without further ado, let's move forward. This video also brought to us by a subscriber and one of our viewers, and so I want to thank you for that, okay? Now, let's talk about flooring, okay? This is a question I get all the time, and it's something that I like to put a lot of effort into, okay? Because when you walk into a home for the first time, if you are buying it or if you are renting it, okay, it's one of the first things that catches your attention. It changes the entire aura of the room, and it can immediately sway you to continue on into the house or continue back to your car, all right? And if you are a fixer, a flipper, a flip investor, this is incredibly important, okay? If you're buying dilapidated properties, whether you want to turn them into rentals or put them back on the market and flip them, this is very important to do as well. Now, let's talk about this, okay? And this is from my own personal experience, so I have stories about each one of these, good and not so good. As we start up top, most of the stories are really good, and as we go down, most of the stories start to get worse, okay? So without further ado, now, number one, this is my favorite and greatest option, is sanding and refinishing pre-existing hardwood floors, okay? A lot of the homes I purchase are older, okay? 40s, 50s, 60s, where there are original hardwood floors, okay? Either they have not been sanded or refinished, whether the homes are foreclosures, whether they're vacant, whether they're just beat up. Wood is there, okay? Dating back before plywood subfloors, okay? The floors were hardwood, right? So a lot of times you might walk into a home or rental property and it's maybe foreclosed or just beat up, abandoned, vacant, right? One of the first things I do when I walk into one of those homes is I go to the corner of the room, if there's rug, tile, laminate, vinyl, whatever it is, and I'll pull it up a little bit, right? I'm not doing any damage, I'm just looking. A lot of times in some of those homes, there are, parts of the floor that are disrupted, so little disclaimer there, I'm not cutting any floors of homes I don't own, okay, and I don't advise you to do the same. But look underneath. A lot of times there'll be rug that's ripped up in the corner, there'll be broken, there'll be something, broken tile, holes, rips, okay? Look underneath, what do you see? And a lot of times you'll see old, it'll be blackish or gray, and it'll be old hardwoods, okay? Original hardwoods. Now, most people just rip that carpet up if it's carpet, and they'll just use that original hardwood as a subfloor and cover it in carpet. I completely disagree with that. I think you should spend the extra money, resand the floor, repoly the floor, refinish it, make it beautiful, make more money. Make more money for your rental, make more money on your flip, okay? If I walk into a home and it has pre-existing original hardwood floors underneath being used as a subfloor, gold, absolute gold, okay? It's more expensive, I will say that, but it pays you back, okay? Now, second option, laminate snap flooring, okay? What is laminate snap flooring? Well, it is, it's flooring that is put together, okay? It's not real wood, it looks exactly like wood. There are thousands of different colors and kinds and types and kinds to make it match whatever you're trying to portray, right? Whatever color scheme you guys have, whatever you're going for in your property, I absolutely love laminate, and it's not as expensive as hardwood, okay? That is my number 2 choice. And that is if I go into a property that doesn't have hardwood, where I'm not putting hardwood down. A lot of times I'll put hardwood in. I know it's expensive, but in my personal experience, I found that homes rent incredibly fast with really nice hardwood floors, and they sell for more money and they sell quick, okay? Number 3, carpet. Don't love carpet for obvious reasons. I don't hate carpet. You know, I know some fellow investors who won't put carpet down. They refuse to put carpet down. I don't find carpet to be the worst thing you could do. If a home is already carpeted in living areas and underneath it is just subfloor, and you can just rip the carpet up and put a nice new carpet down, you can put, you know, decent carpet in, nice carpet, and make a room look nice with carpet, you know? I have no issues with that at all. I know some investors, you know, carpet, that's not me, okay? I don't love it. It's not my first choice, it's not even my second choice, but it's on this board. And, you know, these are the only 3 that I'll do, as we'll see soon. Linoleum. I have it crossed out, okay? When's the last time you've been in a new kitchen where there is linoleum floors? Probably not very recently. Yet, I still go into places that landlords are putting down linoleum because it's cheap. Let me tell you a story on why I will never, ever, ever use linoleum again. When I first got into rental real estate, I bought a old dilapidated house and redid the entire roof, the entire outside. I was doing all the structural things. The house was coming along great. So we moved to the kitchen, okay? I got a quote on a laminate snap floor for the kitchen. It was beautiful. It looked just like red oak. It would have matched brand new countertops, brand new cabinets that I had ordered, all the appliances, and it was gonna match perfectly, okay? However, there was linoleum already down, and it looked fine. And there were only a couple broken pieces. So I had a bunch of linoleum that I was putting in, I had a bunch of laminate that I was putting in a bunch of rentals at the time. I said, you know what, we're not gonna do laminate in this home. We'll just replace a couple of the broken tiles, okay? So my contractor went to the property, he put down, he cut out some of the linoleum tiles, put in new linoleum, let it all sit. The next day, or a couple days later, they're walking through the property, a couple workers step on some of the tiles, crack, 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 crack. Okay, they take them up, maybe just some bad pieces, they put new tile down, grout it, done. A couple days later, walk over it again, crack, 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 now it's cracking everywhere. So I say, you know what, forget it. Rip all the linoleum up, We're gonna put down laminate. They rip up the linoleum, and what's underneath the linoleum? Vinyl flooring, okay? Old sheet vinyl, okay? Which is what used to be in old kitchens. It's like a plastic, you roll it out, you guys would know what it is if you saw it. It's awful, okay? That's underneath. They rip that up. What's underneath that? Different linoleum. They rip up that whole floor. What's underneath that? More vinyl flooring. They rip all that up, and finally, underneath everything is the subfloor, okay? My point is, a lot of the time, linoleum can cover up other things, right? Just like carpet. It's why I don't really like it. I like getting down to the original subfloor or the original hardwood floor. That way I know where the bottom is. A lot of times, if you're buying a property that a slumlord has owned before you, and they don't want to deal with a problem, right? Maybe the hardwood's busted and they don't want to refinish it, right? They might just throw carpet over it. And then the next owner will rip that carpet up and want to put something down. He'll say, yeah, forget it. Or we're going to put down linoleum. And then a couple tiles break and they don't want to do anything about it, so they roll out vinyl. You'd say, oh, that probably doesn't happen. Well, clearly it did, right? And I've had more homes that I've purchased that have had similar issues with multiple levels of different kinds of flooring, okay? And yes, the flooring was like this. And then you remove all those layers and look at that, you have a flat floor. Don't be a slumlord. Lastly, so that was number 4, don't do it. I don't use linoleum anymore. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then number 9,463 is paint over the hardwoods. Yeah. Do you know how many homes I go to where people paint over the hardwoods? What are you guys doing? That's why I make these videos. Because people are painting over hardwoods. Come on, guys. I'll go into foreclosures and the banks will go in with a paint sprayer and spray the walls to cover all the water damage up, and spray the floors to cover up all the mold and all the, burn marks and nastiness on an original hardwood floor. It's like I walk in and the whole house is just, it looks like a paint bomb went off, right? There's 4 layers of paint before you can get to sheetrock, before you can get to the floor. Paint over old linoleum. I can't make it up. I can't, I promise you, that's true. Those are real things that I've seen. If you're painting over hardwood floors, unsubscribe and don't ever come here again. Or do, and please never do it again, okay? It's a lipstick on a pig sort of thing, and that's not what kind of channel this is. We're trying to provide people with nice places to live and nice places to buy, okay? So guys, don't ever do this. I know it's the cheapest, that's literally the cheapest, okay? That's literally the cheapest thing you can possibly do. I've seen paint over hardwood. I bought a home in 2020 in Birmingham where there were 6 layers of paint, of patio paint in a bathroom, on the bathroom floor. I don't even know. And then what was on the bottom? Beautiful linoleum. Okay. Guys, leave your questions and comments when it comes to flooring. It's pretty simple. If you do one of these 3, you will never have an issue. Just don't put carpet in anybody's kitchen or bathroom. Okay? You'll never have a problem. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave your questions and comments below. I'll get to every single one of them.